Hi, Tess Walls here, skin therapist, helping people to celebrate the skin they're in for more than 3 decades. The question that we're going to cover today is the best serum for your skin. How do you choose what serum you actually need? So the biggest thing is, I always like to say, when you look in the mirror, what 2 things jump out at you that you would love to improve with your skin, or you would love to fix with your skin. Start with that. So have a good look in the mirror, what 2 things jump out at you that you would love to fix with the skin? Generally, people say, when we ask that question, we have things like, I don't like these fine lines around my eyes, or I really don't like the looseness or sagginess of the skin, or my skin's looking dull and I really don't like that, or it feels really dry and dehydrated. So they're the things you actually need to start with. Once you have that information, and you might want to do the exercise now, pause the video and then write those 2 things down. Once you then have that information, you then need to start looking at, okay, how do I find an active ingredient or a product that is then going to match up to that problem? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk you through a few of my personal favorites, targeting a couple of those things or a few of those things that I mentioned. So the first thing I want to start with is dry skin. If you have quite dry skin, what serum would be best for you? Well, just remember that dryness comes from lack of water and lack of oil in the skin. There's a protective film that sits over the surface of the skin called the hydrolipidic film. Hydro meaning water, lipidic meaning oil. So you need to actually replace that and put that back into the skin. My personal favorite would be the hyaluronic acid from Jamaica Cappuccini. It's called Hydroforce, and it's in your HydraCure line, and it is one of the best hyaluronic acids that I've used. There's a full video on this serum, so if you want to know more about hyaluronic acid and why you need a 3 molecular weight hyaluronic, then watch that video or click over to that serum if you are on our website. Hyaluronic is going to lift the water level up in the skin, and I call this my water slide. It literally goes on before any serum. So you can wear this on its own, or you can actually use this underneath one of the other serums that I'm going to talk about now. The next thing I'm going to talk about is lack of elasticity. So if you're looking in the mirror, and we like to say you're either a melter or a crinkler. And I know that sounds terrible, but I'm a melter, okay? Being almost 50, I'm starting to see, the nasolabial lines, which are these little lines. I'm starting to see the lack of firmness around the jaw. I'm starting to see lack of elasticity on the eyes. So if you're like me and you're a lack of firmness, then the best serum for you would be the Time Expert Lift range in Jamaica Cappuccini. It's what we call our red range, and you can have a look at Time Expert Lift on our website. This one here is called Vector Lift Serum, and it works on increasing the firmness of the skin. It contains an ingredient called V-matrix, and this actually works basically like a little net that helps to firm and lift in the deeper layers of the skin, and it will start reducing that lack of firmness that you're seeing in the skin. Most important tip when using any lack of firmness products is to go from the center towards the outside of the face when you're applying the product. And when we see a lot of lack of elasticity around the neck, we also have to make sure we use those upward and outward movements on the neck. So if your lack of firmness, Time Expert Lift in the Jamaica Cappuccini range would be the best one for you. The next thing I've got is dull skin. So if you're looking in the mirror and your skin looks dull and sluggish, and that's one of your 2 things that you're most worried about, then choose a serum that contains either vitamins, so vitamin A, B, C, and E. They're good vitamins for improving radiance. So multivitamin extracts. Vitamin C is another good one just on its own. Ferulic acid is another great active ingredient. So look for a serum which contains those active ingredients. My personal favorite is the Time Expert SRNS. We call it the multivitamin serum, and this one contains your vitamin A, B, C, and E, but it also contains an ingredient called RC Advanced. So what does this do? This stimulates adenosine triphosphate, or energy, within your cells. And this is instantly going to start improving skin color and health. Another thing that could be causing dull skin could be the dead skin buildup that you're starting to see. So we actually have a product and it's a retexturizing serum. It's based on glycolic acid, and the glycolic acid actually helps to break down that dead skin buildup. So if you're getting a little bit of dull skin, if you find there's you're looking at the skin, you're sort of noticing there's a lot of dead skin buildup, you need help with this, obviously our team is here to answer any questions you have. But dead skin buildup is a common reason that our skin looks dull, and I have a whole video on that topic as well. So you could try the exfoliating serum or the retexturizing serum. And then the last condition, which is probably our most common one, is wrinkles. So many clients, when they look in the mirror, the one thing that jumps out at them is they want to treat wrinkles. So my absolute favorite serum for them is called Age Cure. Age Cure comes in a 3-part serum process. It's used of a night time, and basically what we do is we have an exfoliation step. So remember I said before that dull skin is caused a lot by a build-up of dead skin. So in this night cure, it's in the Time Expert Reads range in Jamaica Cappuccini, and the first step is what we call pre, which is your peel. So you put the peel on, you don't wash it off, just a couple of drops is all you need. You're going to spread it all over, and then your next step is you're going to put your anti-wrinkle serum on top. So this is called number 1, no lines. What this does, this actually helps to minimize the amount of movement of the muscle with a peptide. I do have a video which talks about how to treat wrinkles, and the 2 things that I mention in this video is reducing the amount of muscle movement that the skin makes and rebuilding those deeper layers to improve the structural breakages. Those are the 2 things that are going to fight wrinkles, and this is exactly what this No Lines product has in it. A couple of drops again applied over the top of the peeling serum you've already put on, and then the next step is you would put on your treatment moisturizer, and I would recommend the Time Expert Reads Supreme. So that would be the Age Cure program for the first 15 days. And then day 16 is really exciting. You take out the anti-wrinkle step. And so all you're doing then is the peeling step, and you're replacing it with step number 2, which we call densify. So this actually fattens those lower levels of the skin, helps to thicken them up, and all of your structural fibers start to get repaired, which means you get a massive push-up effect, literally filling in your wrinkles. So Age Cure, if you are looking for an anti-aging program that also helps to remove dead skin buildup, then that would be the serum that I would choose for you. So hopefully this gives you a little bit more information on how to choose the serum that is correct for your skin. If you do need any extra information, then please don't hesitate to look through our website, or you can actually reach out to our team, as we are here to answer your questions. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I look forward to chatting to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.